Our panel, she is the executive producer, writer, and director of A Girl Thing on Showtime, January 20th and 27th. Lee Rose. Lee, hey. How are you? Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. The four-time Emmy-nominated star of Quantum Leap and a dozen movies, he brings the testosterone to that movie. Mr. Scott Bakula right over here.
Bringing testosterone.
How you doing?
Good, man.
The Golden Globe-winning beauty of Beauty and the Beast and the Terminator, and I worked with her in Mexico many years ago, Linda Hamilton, right? That was a long time ago. That's right. We did a movie called Club Med.
No.
We were in a movie together. It's sad to say for her. She's the splendid actress and supermodel, lingerie designer, and lovely co-star of A Girl Thing, Elle Macpherson, right over here. Hey, how you doing, honey? Good to see you. All right. Now, you guys are in this movie called A Girl Thing, which it's on Showtime, but it was in a theater. They would call it a chick flick, and I say that with no disparagement. There are movies guys like, you've been in some of them, you know, where people blow stuff up a lot. That's we like to see stuff blown up. And then there's
almost. That was a very
chick flicks, which are the kind that women like to see. They more often have a message. They're the kind that women like, and they drag their boyfriends in exchange for sex after. Okay. But I really think something more defines a chick flick, which is that I think they have an agenda. And the agenda is to show the world that women are smarter, men don't get it, and if men did get it the way women got it, it would be a better world to live in.
I don't think, well, I think some chick flicks have agendas. I'm not so sure ours does, but I agree with you, like certain movies that are out now.
Out now?
Correct. That
right,
we won't mention, but...
I'll mention it.
Okay, go ahead.
We mentioned last week, we talked about the Mel Gibson movie, What Women Want.
Yes.
There's another one, the Nicolas Cage movie, what is that
Family
Man.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
That is propaganda, yeah.
A rich, successful bachelor getting way great tail.
Okay.
But a guardian angel comes by and shows him he'd really be happier with,
New Jersey.
Three snotty kids.
But here's the deal. Téa Leoni's pretty fabulous. But would you walk into that apartment that he walked her into and go, no, I want New Jersey? No, you wouldn't. So that's the propaganda aspect of that show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because you're like me, you haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen the movie, right.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, well...
But I know enough about it to know I never would want to see that movie.
Okay, sorry. Well, it's one dumb
But you're
aspect.
saying the apartment is the selling point?
No. He goes back to see what life would have been had he moved to New Jersey with the girl, the high school sweetheart, blah, blah, blah. Then he's given a job not selling tires, and he becomes a stockbroker. And then he gets this fabulous apartment and brings the New Jersey Téa Leoni character and says, we can have it all. And she goes, I don't want to live here.
Yeah.
So that was a problem for me. Like, why wouldn't you? You know, why would you want to go back to Teaneck?
But would you get to have sex after that movie? That's my question.
Probably not.
No?
I think no. No.
Well,
I think
if you had to see that movie and you're a guy and then you didn't get sex, you're a real loser.
Yeah.
But, I mean, really, don't you think chick flicks have this agenda to show the world that, men are not just different, but wrong?
Now, don't you think it's more a money issue? There's so many movies about guys and sort of let's blow them up and da-da-da, and they're totally man-orientated films that women don't want to see, that finally they're having to make movies that they say, okay, women are going to want to go and see this. It's more about us sort of making movies to get women into the movie theaters. As opposed to selling, as opposed to really the stories, which is something they can sort of relate to.
But women have to feed each other this lie about men.
Yes, but you're being
that
really
we'd rather, Nicolas Cage, can you think of a more ridiculous... Even when this guy was married, he had his own house and was nailing everything that moved.
Right, right. But the Family Man is not our fault. We didn't do that, okay?
Particularly not yours.
I take the fifth on that movie. I didn't do it. This is not a chick flick.
But you paid money to see it.
You.
But your
I was stupid. I thought it might be good. Okay? Get off.
All right. Well, I got to take a break. When I come back, I'll tell you why your movie is a chick flick too.
We'll be right back.
Kevin Thomas.
Join us next.
I was going to tell you, as we walk away, why this is a chick flick too. There's one vignette where I think it's you and Kate Capshaw, right? Okay, you go on a double date, and you find out you don't like the men. It's a blind double date, right? But the women want to get it on with each other. Because, you know, women are cool and we're just pigs. Okay, once again. And again, I think to me, that's a chick flick agenda. That, you know what, the men don't get it. They're lost.
Well, but you keep hooking on to the men don't get it. That's really not what we were saying. We were saying that her character couldn't have a relationship with anyone, child, animal, man, woman, okay? She's just shut down. So she goes on a double blind...
Well, she's a supermodel. Come on.
Well, no.
I have no choice. What can I say?
That's right. And she goes on a date with two guys. One of them, Bruce Greenwood, played a cameo, and he was pretty great.
But the women get together with each other.
Why couldn't it nothing to do with the guys.
Why
it was
couldn't you?
just to do with
Well, you couldn't do that movie in reverse. Two guys never go out on a double date and go, oh, you know what? We're fags. You know, I didn't realize it till today.
You have to define.
Okay, but wait a second. Wait a second.
What you have to do is
But don't you think
have to define what you think is lesbianism. Because if you're saying, like, we're fags, okay, is it lesbianism or is it just that you feel like having sex with this particular person who happens to be
Oh, my God.
No, it's true.
See, that's what
It's true.
You're right, and there is a double standard, and there should be about homosexuality.
Yes.
No, really.
I agree.
There is. I mean, society is much more accepting of women getting together, especially on 8mm.
You know what? Also, you guys want to watch it, too.
Yes, we do.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know what? So it's a good thing all the way around.
But it's because there's a different origin, I think, of... men are either born gay or not. Women are quitters.
No.
They are. That women get fed up with men, and so maybe I'll try the other white meat. That's what they do.
No. You know what? That is bull,
That's
and
true.
you know it. That is bull, and you know it.
It's not bull.
It is. And
but don't you think that there's some men that should be quit on? Just as there are some women that should be quit on? And you keep saying that the men don't get it. I'm not sure what you mean by what,
I don't say that.
What don't we get? We don't get that. I mean, you know that you're saying you're.
I don't think men don't get it. They think men don't get it.
That's not true.
But
they think.
Well, maybe you just think that you just prefer to have sex with a woman. It doesn't necessarily mean that men don't get it. It's just that's what turns you on, and there's nothing you can do about it. That you want to. That's what makes you. That's what rocks your boat, and you don't have an idea that you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life and make children. You just want to be with this person, and that's it. I mean, I don't think it's to do with
we could go out drinking together. We think exactly alike.
Dude, but
Thank God.
Finally, I met a woman who likes what I like, to drink and chase women.
Well,
but I think that one down.
Sexuality for a lot of people is not a choice, and
men. For men, it's not a choice.
I don't think it's a choice for
If it were a choice for lesbianism,
What's it?
I'd be there. If it were a matter of choice with lesbianism, I'd be there. Be there. I would definitely choose that if I had my
and you know what,
my way, but I don't think it's a choice.
Because men don't get it, and so it would be a lot easier to be.
It's just about the person. It's not about men or men not getting it or any of it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
It's a soul-to-soul thing.
The lesbian on the panel is Scott, so you should ask him.
Thank you. The resident lesbian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did I miss
A
something?
lesbian trapped in a man's body.
That's another thing you would like.
That's a way to go.
Yeah.
No, did I miss something? Was there a report that came out that said that homosexuality is determined genetically? Did I miss that?
Actually, you did.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did miss that.
That actually was in the news many times, yes.
But is that something that's been confirmed by homosexuals across the planet, that's...
Well, homosexuals have their own agenda, and they would like, yes, I mean, the homosexuals would like us to believe that 10% of the population is homosexual, which I think is a little high.
But do you really think that women are gay because men don't get it?
Right. I think women,
I think that's
like
absurd.
I said, women are Women are quitters.
Totally.
That's absurd.
Men
So,
don't
wait a
get.
second.
Men
Do you
don't,
think women are gay because they've had a relationship with another woman?
No, I think that they're gay because they've had a relationship with a man.
No, well,
It's true. Women get fed up, and then they go see them at vagina monologues.
you know, but some women are actually gay, Bill. Some
women are. You're
Yes,
right.
okay.
But a lot of.
Well, you want to take a lot of credit for a lot of stuff that happens with girls.
I'm just saying.
don't you? That's what you want.
Men don't get fed up with women and then become gay, but women become fed up with men and become gay.
But
it's a lot easier transition for some reason for a woman. I mean, most women have fooled around a little with another woman.
Right,
Most men,
well,
if you fool around a little, you're full-fledged gay. Am I right? Scott?
I think the saying is that the one finger that points at me, there are four pointing back at you. I think that's how the saying goes.
Yeah.
Hey, you're the one whose balls funny this morning.
Oh, my God.
What did I say? I have to take a commercial. We'll be right back. Off a seat on our panel on eBay.
I'm flattered, but I'm sorry. I'm not interested.
Excuse me?
You're not my type.
I'm everyone's type.
That's a great line. I'm everyone's type. Well, that's true. And I don't know if you know this, but around the country, there are agencies that will actually, for wives who suspect that their husbands are cheating, you can go to this agency, and a decoy will meet your husband, unbeknownst to him, at a bar, and tempt him, and then the wife has proof that the guy is cheating, because, of course, the guy always will fall for it.
Yeah.
Now, in this case, you didn't, because in the story, you have a mistress. So you're not cheating on your mistress, which counts for something.
Right.
Exactly.
He has some girls.
But I don't think that's fair. I call it the penis fly trap. To entrap a man like that, because that is our nature. I mean, if you want to find out if we're susceptible to cheating, we could just tell you. We are.
We are.
You know?
But that's what's wrong with a lot of the relationships, if you have to go to that extent. Have you read about this new TV show that's out?
Yeah.
Have you talked about it?
Temptation
Cheaters?
Island?
Temptation Island?
No. There's a new TV show that's syndicated now in like 20 markets already. It'll be here soon. You got to have it in L.A. And it's on live television. They take you to the hotel room. And the wife has hired a TV station. Knock, 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 knock. It's a new show. It'll be here. Now, what do you think about that?
But
I think it's reality programming.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But it does make for good drama. It was a romp. It was fun to see him reject her, which pisses her off, rightfully so.
And that's the other reality thing, is that you are a scorned woman then, even though you're just a decoy.
Right.
Because women hate each other, we all
Take
know
it to
that.
heart.
So,
Oh, they do not.
Well, certainly not now,
Not nothing. Everyone loves each other. It's a love fest.
In the first hour, it definitely is.
Boom.
I don't know if you can even.
If it's ethical or not, because really, if you think about it, if you're going to test your husband, you say, okay, you have an agreement with you. Okay, we're together. We're not going to be with anyone else. We're going to be totally committed to each other, and you decide that, and then I decide that I'm going to go and test you, and you don't bite. Okay, so you're saying that that's ethical, but if you do bite, then it's unethical. So
Yeah, exactly.
that's the point. The point is not what you do. It's not the fact that you send somebody to go and cheat, but to check to see if they're cheating. It's the way you respond.
Yes.
And therefore, it's not a question of ethics. It's a question of the relationship that you have between each
And
other.
if he's
You're screwed
cheating,
already.
He's unethical as well. If he's
Yes.
cheating, can
So
you
it's
apply
not-
ethics at all? Because he's already sort of down there on the list.
but, I mean, man is a hunter.
Gatherer.
And woman,
No, he's a family
and woman
man.
is a trapper.
No.
That's true. Woman is a trapper. I mean, she traps the man. I mean, most men have to be trapped and dragged into marriage. It's never our idea. I've never heard one guy tell me he got engaged happily.
Yeah, but
women choose men.
Yes, they do. And
Women
they choose
choose men.
relationships.
Absolutely, women choose men.
Yes.
I agree with that.
But don't you believe?
women.
You make us have to get up and go talk to you, but you really choose us.
Absolutely.
Right. You signal that you want us to do that, and then make us do the hard work.
That's right.
But why wouldn't
then you
want
wanna get off the Titanic
It's okay
first.
not to want a relationship, and it's okay to randomly date people and not be in a committed relationship, but it's also okay for men to be in committed relationships.
Of course it's okay.
Okay, so but you were
It's
just
just
sort of
unnatural.
You don't like
confessing.
to be.
It's just unnatural for most of us. It's against our biology, and I object to being accused of being wrong instead of just different. That's our biology. We can't help it.
I didn't say you were wrong.
Okay.
No,
Let's talk
Take a
about
break.
you a
We'll be
little
right
bit
back.
more.
If you're going to be in the Washington, D.C. area.
All right, folks, Monday we have a special Martin Luther King. It's Martin Luther King Day. We have a special show with Eddie Griffin and 3 other, I would assume, African Americans. We will do to race what we did to sex tonight. There's a scary thought. Thank you, folks.